I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is a Patreon request for Forrest. Thank you so much for pledging to my Patreon. I want to thank everyone who has done that. If you ever want to support me on Patreon, the link to that is down below. Or if you have any PayPal requests, whether it be review for a movie or a re-review or a topic or a review of a pay-per-view or whatever, but the link to my PayPal is down below as well in the info box. If not, no worries, I understand. But the request for today is the 2008 film Let the Right One In. Now, I saw this back in the day and I really didn't care for it. Watch it again, I would go, it's alright. I didn't get the hype. I still don't get the hype that everyone said at the time, that it's one of the best horror films of the decade. I'm like, not to me, but watching it, and I've never seen the remake, which is called Let Me In. I know it's based on a novel. Watching it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. The story, you have this little kid. It takes place in, I think it's a Swedish film. This little kid who is more pale than the damn vampire in the movie. He's getting bullied, and as he's getting bullied by these little twerps, and the kid's about 11, 12 years old, meets a little girl. Of course, you find out later on that the little girl is actually a vampire. And it's pretty much the story about these two growing a friendship with each other. And the little boy, he wishes he could get revenge on his bullies, while the little girl, who's a vampire, she has a keeper who's trying to get bodies for her for blood, but he messes things up here and there. And idea is pretty much the build-up of the two kids' friendship culminating at the end of the film. Now, I will say that while the film didn't really scare me at all, there's a lot of reviews, oh, this was so scary and disturbing. I didn't find anything disturbing. Maybe it's just, that's just how I am. But I didn't find anything disturbing or scary. I thought the film felt a little bit long in the tooth. I thought, this is about a 2-hour movie. I think you could easily make this a 90-minute movie. That's just my opinion. With that said, though, I thought it was a good-looking movie. I thought the director showcased the snowy landscape, and it gave a nice, cold, despairing feel with the cinematography. I thought the two little kids did a good job. Granted, I watched it in their natural dialect with subtitles, not any dub versions. But yeah, the little boy and then the little girl vampire, they were natural in their acting. I thought it was a nice touch where the director chose a lack of music. I thought it was quite nice. So it wasn't a lot of like bombarding music that ruined everything. Especially in a scene in the finale of the film, the usage of having to be quiet, no music, dampening of the noise, in a way, I thought was a nice little touch. And yeah, I mean, the movie, again, the kids have a friendship. They, share with each other this Rubik's Cube. The little boy starts to weightlift so he can try to fight his own battles with the bullies. At one point, he even fights a bully off, fucks up the little twerp's ear. Meanwhile, her handler, the little vampire's handler, he fucks up. And then I didn't understand why he did this. I guess he was going to kill someone because he needed the blood. He fucked up. People found him. He was cornered. He had a jar of acid. He poured it on his face. I guess so that the cops would not recognize him or something. But I'm like, if the cops picked you up, half your face is good. Wouldn't the victim just be like, hey, that profile, that's him? And it didn't really matter because the next scene he's in a hospital and he lets the little girl feast on his neck. So I'm like, I guess you poured acid on yourself just to lead to a hospital that you're going to die anyway to let the little girl feed on you? I'm just a bit confused by that. Like, I'm going to pour acid on my face so I'm horribly disfigured like I'm fucking Dark Man. So I can go to the hospital so a little girl could come by and be like, all right, feed me. I'm like, if your whole point was to be in a hospital, I think there are better ways. You could have just burned your hand, your some type of injury. If it was really so that police wouldn't recognize you, I'm like, pouring acid on your face is probably not the first decision I would make on that front. I mean, but I don't know. I guess it's that person's forefront of knowledge and thinking. But how do I put it? This is one scene where this woman is attacked by the little girl vampire. She's been bitten, and then, but not all, she did survive, so she starts changing. She realizes who she is. She's in a hospital. Before that, this woman gets attacked by cats, and it's really laughable CGI cats. I'm like, wow, that probably didn't age well in 2008, let alone today. That's some really bad CG cats that attack her. And did you really need cats that attack her? I think there's other ways to have shown that she's affected by this, other than a bunch of CGI cats attacking her. Just saying. The one other thing that was a bit weird is in the third act, there's a scene where the bullies have the lead kid, and the lead asshole bully has the kid underwater saying, yeah, it'll come up till like 3 minutes pass. I like the idea of the scene where it focuses solely on this kid underwater, trying to hold his breath, and with the sense of quiet, no music, no bombardment of music, and you see like all of a sudden little feet ticking in the water, like it's being dragged along, and little muffles of screams. I like the idea behind that. There's one big issue I have with that scene that I went, what the fuck? Let me ask you a question. For big fans of this movie, let me ask you a sincere question. If you have someone underwater, you're holding them there like this. You see a little vampire killing your friends, including dragging a friend across the fucking water and little feet kicking. Would you continue to hold your fucking hand here for this other kid to be underwater? Would you continue to do that? Or be like, the first thing happens, it'd be like, oh shit. Why does the bully keep his hand there the entire fucking time? Even as he's seen his friends die. Well, no. It's not, well, she did kill him, but the hand was, no. It's not till the end of the scene where all of a sudden you see a jerk of the arm and then the arm falls away. That doesn't happen till the end of the scene. Which means all the stuff previous, including when the one kid's like over here and, kicking his feet. That bully just said, oh shit, it's the end of the world, but I'm going to keep my arm right here. I'm not going to do shit. Maybe he thinks vampires are like T-Rexes in Jurassic Park, and if you don't move, they can't see you. That, I'm like, what the fuck? Someone please explain that to me. Explain that shit to me. Don't go with the, well, yeah, she killed him. No. Why did the arm only jerk at the very end of the scene? I'm like, no, I don't buy that. Also, I mean, if that's the case, why didn't the vampire just, oh, did he kill him first, get the cat out of water, then, I mean, she's doing this because she cares for the little kid, but she's going to wait till all this time until the end to save the little kid? It's almost like if the vampire director the script said, well, truthfully, I should save him first because he's my friend, but the script tells me I have to do all this first and then try to save him. What if he drowned while you're in the middle of doing your other shit? And again, I still maintain like the bully should not just be like, oh shit. But you can't do that, otherwise you want to have a cool shot. So you have to leave your brain cells at the door in favor of a cool shot. I'm like, there has to be a better way to have done this. Like, okay, what if two of the bullies, they knock him out, they put like a little something on his feet, they tie his hands, he drops like a sinker, and we'll get you out, we'll get the rope and cut it out in 3 minutes. And so he's trying, and then you have the whole little kid paddling, things of that nature. And then maybe ended with like the arm comes in, you think he's going to grab him, but then the arm instead shifts away. I don't know, I mean, I think there's other ways he could have done that, but. So that, the CGI cats attacking the woman, there's some stupid shit in there. I think it's a bit overlong. I never found the movie creepy or disturbing. But the two lead kids did do a nice job. It's an interesting idea about a little boy and a little vampire girl and actually taking the material seriously and not like a Disney film. Like, what was that one? The Littlest Vampire or something? Like, actually taking it seriously. It's a good looking film. The cinematography, there's some decent shots. Like when the woman who's become a vampire, she asks the doctor to open the drapes, and it's a nice one shot where her body bursts into fire. That was well done. There's a bit where I don't know why this happens, but the two kids are talking, the little vampire, all of a sudden her eyes start bleeding, blood comes out of her forehead. I don't know why that happened. I'm trying to remember, why the hell did that happen? Was she trying to make herself explode? Or I can't remember what it is, what happened. It was a cool shot. I just don't remember the circumstances behind it. But yeah, I mean, watching it, it was okay. I would never watch the film again. I have no interest in seeing the remake or anything else. Unless someone pays for it. PayPal request, Patreon, whatever. But, yeah, I just... Like I said, it's okay. If I hated it, I would admit it. Believe me, it wouldn't be the first or last time I hated a film that was deemed popular. Don't believe me? Check out my channel. But I can honestly say this is an okay film. The two lead kids, the direction, the cinematography, the look, the feel, some of the ideas. But it's a film I would never rewatch. It's a film I would never put in my collection, even if it was $5. Never. I have no desire to ever rewatch this film again. But hey, most people love it. They consider it one of the best horror films of the 2000s. Okay. Not to me, but to each their own. But thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.